Hi you guys, and welcome to our channel. I haven't been on here for probably over a month now. This is going to be a short reading. I didn't pull from my usual deck because my guides got me to pull from another deck. Surprisingly, I'm always surprised when I don't pull from my usual deck and when I actually pull from this deck. The message is pretty short, sweet, and simple. I own no rights to the music in the background. Let me say that. I'm going to cut it off. But this is the Houses Radio on Pandora, if just in case if you want to look it up. They have some awesome songs on there or whatever. So let me turn this off and let me get into the reading. This is kind of just relaxing to me and relaxing my soul or whatever. It's a beautiful day out here in Mississippi. Surprisingly, we finally got some warm weather that's staying, hopefully. I know this is going off topic. This isn't like Mississippi weather, but we've been having some cold days here. And usually in April, my birthday was April the 20th. Usually around that time, I can wear shorts for my birthday. I mean, I literally had to wear a jacket on my birthday. So I'm happy to be outside, enjoying the environment, enjoying nature. So let's jump into the reading. The first card that was pulled was the Rainbow Reviver. So this card is saying that you have had some projects or whatever in your life that you've probably kind of put on the back burner. You're probably not paying attention to them anymore. And these projects or whatever are for your highest good. And so right now is the time that you're going to start back dipping into those projects that you had going on at one point in time that you've kind of pushed to the side. Right now is the time to revive those projects, put more light, shine more light into those projects. Put more energy into those projects or whatever. So this card is just pretty much telling you whatever you've had on the back burner that you know that you've been telling yourself you got to get done, you got to do this or whatever, this is your purpose or whatever. This is what this card is telling you. You're about to start doing this. This reading is actually for the first 2 weeks of May, and I will be back for another reading at the end, but this is just for the first 2 weeks of May. So for me, anytime I do a reading, when I tell people, I do a reading I ask the universe, I'm like, can you give me what I need to see as well as whoever sees this video, what they need to see or hear. So for me, let me give you an example. Me writing my book or whatever. I have been on pause from writing my book and other projects as well. And so now I know it's time for me to just jump back into that. And it's time for me to put new ideas and stuff like that. So that's my example. So what is your example? In the comments, I know this is really different from what I usually do. In the comments, if you know what your purpose is, what you've supposed to been doing but you stopped doing or whatever, you put on the back burner, put in the comments. I would love to know what else you have going on in your life or whatever that you're starting to bring back into your life, and so you can make it your own. So that was for that card. Actually, let me say something about this card as well. I usually don't read the book or whatever, but sometimes I do, especially in this deck. But this card right here has nothing to do with what my guides told me it had to do with or whatever. So the reading of it in the book has nothing to do, so I'm not even going to read it or whatever. But I just wanted to say that I was just kind of like, okay, that's just completely opposite. But I see why this card is saying what it's saying for the next cards that's coming up. So that's that. The next card is Life Purpose, as you can see. And I know you probably heard me say life purpose in this one, this reading, this card, because this was the next card coming up as well. This card is telling you those things that you had on the back burner that you're bringing back into your life, that you're starting to put new ideas into, that you're starting to breathe life back into it. This is a part of your life purpose. This is one of those things on your journey in life that you're supposed to be here doing. These are, as you can see, let me stop for a minute. You see, this is a heart. When you're on your life purpose, everything that you do is coming from your heart. It's coming from your soul, your inner self. So this right here, you seeing these rays that are coming out or whatever, these projects that you put down or whatever, that's just one of those lines and those rays that's coming from your heart. That's your life purpose and that you're meant to do. So so this card is just reaffirming, just telling you that this is your life purpose. Keep up with it and put your energy in it, and it will pay off in the long run. So that's all for that card. Make sure, I think that's all for those two cards. Yeah. The next card, the last card, is the Divine Masculine. So what do you think this card means? What do you think? How do you think this card plays into play with the other two cards? Well, let me tell you. Okay, as women, as the feminine energy, we are creative. We have the creative imagination, and we have the the ability to think about doing stuff or whatever. But the masculine part of us, the divine masculine, is the part that's the creator. That's the part that gets stuff done. So that part of you, the divine feminine, that has those ideas of everything that you want to do, and that's in the, I'm so sorry, hold on a second. Yes, I had a phone call. I meant to put it on silent. So, back to these cards. This right here, card right here, the beginning, first card, is your divine feminine energy that's getting you to be creative, that's giving you these ideas to do things. Your divine masculine energy is what's going to help you put the things into play. If you, stop writing that book, like for me or whatever, I hadn't wrote in my book on the wall or whatever, the ideas or whatever that's coming up is coming from my divine feminine. Divine masculine is the one that's going to get things done. They're the go-getters. You're divine masculine. So make sure you have these two parts of you that are merged together, because you can't really get anything done if you don't have both of them that's blended and merged together. That's actually all the cards for this reading. And this right here is kind of ironic or whatever, because last month in April, I went on a retreat called Just Breathe. I had a wonderful time, met some wonderful people, of course, and the ceremony that we had there was about divine feminine and divine masculine. And so this right here just shows, in all of us, we have the divine feminine and masculine energy inside of us, and so therefore we need to make sure we cultivate both sides of those energies, so we can be our best and serve our life purpose. So yeah, so this just hits home for me in this reading. So I'm just going to go back over the cards. This is the Rainbow Reviver, as you can see. And this right here is just saying that the things that you put on the back burner, start time to pick them back up, time to put your creativity into it. This right here is a life purpose card, and this card is saying that you're on your life, you're on your track, you're on the right track, you're on the right track in your journey. And this right here is your life purpose. And then the last one is just a divine masculine card that's telling you to get things done, use that energy to get the things done, go get it. So yeah, so that's all the cards for the first 2 weeks of May, which is May the 1st through, I don't know what the end of the week is or whatever. But yeah, this is your reading for the first 2 weeks. And I will be back with another reading. I know I have been kind of like slacking off because I've had things going on in my life. Not really bad things. I can't complain, nothing bad or whatever. It's just a transformation point for me in my life. And so yeah, so when I go through these transformation points, I tend to slack off on other things, and I'm trying to learn how to juggle things. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful afternoon. And I'm going to start back listening to my music and enjoying the weather. So peace and love from me and Larry. Goodbye.